with a video, and it's that time again where we're going to do a cloth and paper unboxing. So I do, I may have mentioned a few times that I have more than one subscription box, but I do have plenty of videos for why I do that, why I have done that in the past. It's a really great way that if you're trying to experiment with a new size, or you don't know where to start, or you're obsessed with planner supplies or paper products, you're not alone. But it's a great way to kind of try new things without, breaking the bank. And if you have a budget, subscription boxes are a great way to have a budget, and stick to it. Ooh. This wasn't in the other one. So let's take a look at some of these goodies and talk about them. So it's one of the subscription boxes where you don't necessarily get a size, dedicated size stuff. So I get a personal wide, an A5, and a personal. So I get a little bit of each of those. Because I found my routine for my pocket. I had a subscription box for Pocket for a long time. I found it works for me, and so I'm trying some new ones. So let's see. This looks like the theme for the sub box, those colors. Now I don't believe I've opened up a pen sub box with you yet, and that's because I only recently started getting pens again, because I switched sizes and all that jazz, and I skipped it and forgot and didn't connect the dots because I wasn't thinking through. This always comes in a sub box, and I love it. It's just a little bookmark that you can make a calendar, and it's really super handy. Very helpful to just keep with you, like on the go, in a little planner pocket. Looks like it's a little scuffed up, but that's okay. It was just in the black cardboard box. So this is what, if you get a pen sub box, this is what it looks like, and there's usually a little phrase on it, which is, I love the positivity. I'm a fan of positivity, but I like that there's always positivity throughout the box. So these are the pens. I can already tell I'll be obsessed. But see, so she usually puts in here like a color palette, and then everything in the box matches the color palette, which I appreciate. And I won't go through all of these like one at a time per se, but I just wanted to be able to show you kind of what you tend to get. Sometimes it's highlighters, sometimes it's pencils. So these are all pens. I really like this neutral. This is a fun summer one. Now I see 0.35 across the board, 0.35, 0.5. I really, I 0.38. I have different sizes for different planners, and different, like the way it rolls on your paper, it always feels different. So I have a different pen for every planner that I have, because it just, if you know, comment below if you totally know what I mean. And the pen depends on the paper that you're using and the feel and how it writes and if it smudges or not. So I know you feel me. If you're out there, let me know in the comments. This is their cloth and paper duo clip. So this is new. This is glossy. This is matte. So it's new. I do like the Ollie clip shape a little better. I don't know, maybe this will grow on me. But it's a set, matte and glossy, depending on your mood. The shiny looks really pretty. Matte can be fun. I have a couple like little round Ollie U clips that are round and matte. So that's there. And then we get into, if you've watched my videos before, if you're new here, welcome, by the way. But budgeting and financial tracking is a huge part of my life, and I attribute a lot of my where I'm going with some financial, I guess, what do you call it? I guess restraint and like discipline. Financial discipline is a good one, to budgeting. So this reminded me of a I guess, cash envelope system is first what it reminded me of. And I thought, oh, that would be neat to have like cash. Now, that's one thing I don't do too much, are cash envelopes or just cash in general, to where I would like divvy it up with me on the go. The thought of having a bunch of cash on me, depending maybe on the envelope situation, could maybe be the determining factor or not, but I like it for a few different reasons, and I'll get into that in a minute. But anyway, long story short, sorry for the rant, I do really like financial budgeting. I do have a bunch of budget trackers. It's laid out for all of 2022, depending on your paycheck. Whether you don't have a set paycheck and it's coming in sporadically, or it's once a month, every week, twice a month, you name it. So that is in my Etsy shop, and it's linked in my bio, but I'll try to link that, because it does, to me, I've been stressed about money for a very long time, you know, paying off debts and what have you. And so I have tried to, over time, I have built a budget that works for me, a system that works for me, and it has changed my life. I cannot stress that enough. So anything remotely close to budgeting, I will love and support. So here's this setup, and then these are the inserts. So it reminds me of like an old library card, but you have category, budget, starting balance, date, description, amount. So this is really neat, because you can put these in each pocket. This is a little cover. I really like this build. I love it. Everything's always very positive. So it's pretty on the back, like a little antique look. Here we go. We'll do this. So anyway, so that's the inserts and what it looks like. I did take a minute and try to put something together so you could see maybe what it looks like when you put it all together. So here, that's the little insert was popped in. And then for each pocket, you could put a different budget tracker. Yeah, and then you could just slide some cash in there. I don't know if I would put a card in there, but one key to success in finance is, if you have a credit card, I'll just say it, if you have a credit card, treat it like it's a debit card, because you're gonna have to pay the bill anyway. So try and keep anything you spend tracked and as close to as if it's coming out of your checking account as much as possible. Key to success. Pro tip. Yeah, but now I do have 3 of these, because I do have 3 sub boxes. I won't use 3 of them. So if you're still sticking around in the video, and you want this, if you want it, if you're interested, if maybe digital isn't for you and you would like paper and you like having this on you, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below about either what you like most about some of my videos or what you would like to see more of. And maybe the first person to do so, we'll connect on Instagram and I'll ship it to you. So if you're in the United States, even better. But just let me know, because again, budgeting is so important to me, and financial health is so critical for you and your family, and just everyone. So I just want to share that with you. So go ahead, subscribe, share, and leave a comment, and this baby is yours. So moving on, then we have a monthly admin calendar, which I really like. I love these. I like this. Now, there's been some folks that comment that pocket is too small for them, so this might be too small. But these are always really nice to just kind of keep in your purse on the go as like scratch paper. Now, one problem though, not problem, but I guess depends on your vibe. It is undated. So you might need to like sit down at the start of the month and write in all the dates, or write in the dates on the fly. But if you're like me, pour a glass of coffee and like number them, and it's almost like, it's kind of like adult coloring book. you just kind of zone out and focus on whatever you're doing, and it's kind of peaceful. So anyway, that comes in here. I tried, it doesn't fit in this. And then you have your cards. So one is going to be a spoiler alert. So July, little ruler is kind of cute. Got to figure out what I would use that for. 50, 30, 20. Again, so talking about budgeting, this 50, 30, 20, I guess, needs, savings, and wants. Now, please don't make wants 50%, but you do you. Needs, savings, wants. What I would do, I would try to make my needs not 50%. And then I would make my wants 20%. So maybe I'd make needs 30%, wants 20 or less, and then savings 50%. I would, if you could live on 50% of what you make, very, very, very hard to do. But I hope you know where I'm going with that, where it's like, please try to save. There were months I was saving only $5 a month, $10 a month. Some months I couldn't even do that. So I understand, but it's always nice to have a guide and serve that as a reference. And then this is cute, finding creativity in routine, and this is, well, hello, spoiler alert. So I really like this sticky notes. Side note, this didn't come in my other sub box, so I might need to contact them about that. But I like the color matcha. It looks like a matcha tea latte. It's very soft. I like the vibe. It does, like I said, everything kind of like fits in that palette that we had there. And then almost finally, this is a leather planner, which you can put anything in there. It almost looks like a passport holder, but not for a passport, like a little notebook, a pen loop, credit cards. So again, I took the liberty of opening one and just trying to set something up so you could see for the sake of, video. So here we have it. And I just put a little reminder, 50, 20, 30 rule, little ruler, July, the new cloth paper clip, and then this is the calendar. So maybe you don't use it like this, but it is neat that whatever's included, you tend to, you are able to just compile a lot of it and use it together. And then lastly, this is really cute. And now I mentioned I have 3 of these. I told my husband I was going to put one on every door of the house. So either please come in or planning in progress. So kind of cute, a little kitschy. But that's it. That's this month's box, and I really appreciate you tuning in. If you want one of these too, let me know in the comments. So, because I have 3 of them. But, or just tape something else over one of the sides and put something else that you want on there. But it is really cute. So that's it. So leather, folio type vibe. I love the logo. I would probably use this for even toiletries when you travel or in your purse, and there's so many things you can do little satchels with. But that's it. So that's all, and I appreciate you joining as always. It means a lot to me. I always say time is very valuable, so thank you for sharing some of it with me. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them down in the chat below. And until then, I will see you next time, and have a great weekend. All right, bye.